Have you ever wondered what the NCIS 2003 cast looked like when the series first premiered compared to how they appear today? Over nearly 2 decades, the actors who brought to life the iconic agents, clever investigators, and brilliant lab scientists have grown, changed, and evolved in ways that might surprise you. From youthful faces navigating complex cases to seasoned stars whose careers have expanded beyond the NCIS universe, this journey offers a fascinating glimpse into their personal and professional transformations. Join us as we explore the then and now of the NCIS cast, relive unforgettable moments from the show, and discover how time has shaped these beloved characters, both on-screen and off-screen. You won't want to miss seeing how these familiar faces have stood the test of time and continue to captivate audiences around the world. Mark Harmon began portraying the iconic Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs in NCIS in 2003, having been 52 years old at the time. Gibbs serves as the stern, highly skilled, and deeply principled team leader of the Major Case Response Team. He is instantly recognizable by his strict moral code, famously summarized in Gibbs Rules, and his commanding, often silent authority. His life before NCIS was marked by high achievement and profound tragedy. A distinguished Marine Corps sniper, his world was shattered by the murder of his first wife Shannon and young daughter Kelly. This loss fueled his dedication to justice and cemented his reputation as an emotionally guarded man who maintains an almost fatherly yet rigid loyalty to his team. Gibbs's character development was a slow, deliberate peeling back of layers, revealing the deep emotional scars beneath his stoic facade. He became one of the most popular characters in procedural television, known for his unique investigative methods and his talent for earning the respect of everyone he encountered. Harmon anchored the series for 19 seasons before his character chose a quieter life in Alaska in 2021, finding a form of peace outside the constant conflict of Washington, D.C. Mark Harmon, currently 74, was a recognized actor long before NCIS, with significant roles in series like St. Elsewhere and The West Wing. His enduring appeal rests on his ability to convey both immense authority and underlying humanity. Sean Murray began portraying Special Agent Timothy McGee in NCIS in 2003, making his first appearance that year, and also appearing in a flashback as Spencer Downing. Murray was 26 years old when he took on the role of the fledgling agent. McGee started his career as an NCIS field agent stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, initially a nervous, technologically brilliant, and often clumsy junior field agent. His early tenure saw him affectionately nicknamed Proby by his senior agents, reflecting his lack of experience and eagerness to please. His life before joining Gibbs's Major Case Response Team was marked by a deep passion for computer science and a strong foundation in law enforcement, stemming from his time at Johns Hopkins University and MIT. Over the decades, McGee has undergone one of the most significant evolutions in the series. He transitioned from the insecure rookie to a confident, highly skilled senior field agent and the team's indispensable backbone in cyber forensics. He is known for his loyalty, dry wit, and stability, balancing his dangerous career with a fulfilling family life as a husband and father. Sean Murray, who is currently 47 years old, has anchored the show for over 2 decades, making McGee a central and enduring fixture of the series. Rocky Carroll began his portrayal of director Leon Vance in NCIS in 2008, initially appearing as the assistant director, before quickly ascending to the top leadership role. Carroll was 45 years old when he took on the role of the NCIS director. Vance is known for his composed demeanor, sharp strategic mind, and the heavy burden of balancing political demands with field operations. His life before becoming director was one of dedication and resilience. A highly decorated Navy officer, his career path was marked by personal sacrifices and a deep commitment to national security and intelligence gathering, instilling in him a strong, if often tested, moral compass. As director, Vance maintained a complex relationship with the MCRT team, particularly with Agent Gibbs, often clashing over protocol, but sharing an underlying mutual respect. His character has faced intense personal and professional crises, including the death of his wife, which revealed his profound humanity and the vulnerability beneath his authoritative exterior. Vance is the administrative backbone of NCIS, making tough calls and protecting his agents from political fallout. Rocky Carroll, currently 62, had a notable career before joining the series with significant roles in shows like Chicago Hope and The Agency, showcasing his versatility. His portrayal cemented Vance as a layered, dedicated leader whose primary focus is the integrity and mission of the entire agency. David McCallum portrayed the beloved chief medical examiner, Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, beginning with the series launch in 2003. McCallum was 70 years old when he brought the eccentric and deeply compassionate Ducky to life. Ducky was renowned for his insightful, often tangential storytelling, which he used to psychologically profile the deceased, bringing a unique historical and personal context to every case. His life before NCIS was long and storied, including service in the British Army's Royal Army Medical Corps and decades of work as a medical examiner, developing a profound understanding of human nature and death that informed his later years. He was the keeper of the team's history and the closest confidant to Agent Gibbs. McCallum's career was storied before NCIS, having achieved global fame in the 1960s as Ilya Kuryakin in The Man from UNCLE, a role that cemented his status as a cultural icon. He was a versatile actor and a gifted musician. Sadly, David McCallum passed away on September 25, 2023 at the age of 90. The cause of death was listed as natural causes. His character Ducky was given an emotional send-off in a special tribute episode honoring his wisdom, intellect, and deep compassion that made him the heart of the NCIS family. Michael Weatherly took on the role of Special Agent Anthony Tony DiNozzo in the inaugural season of NCIS in 2003 at the age of 35. DiNozzo quickly became the senior field agent under Gibbs, characterized by his magnetic charm, quick wit, and an endless stream of pop culture and movie references. His persona was that of a confident, often flirtatious and humorous agent, using bravado and sarcasm as a protective mask. His life before NCIS was a journey through various police departments, eventually leading him to NCIS, where his deep-seated desire for justice and recognition truly found a home, though he often concealed his intelligence beneath a playful exterior. Tony served as the dynamic energy of the team, often engaging in playful banter with Agent McGee and sharing a complex, almost father-son dynamic with Gibbs. Beneath the smooth facade, Tony was a highly skilled investigator, demonstrating deep loyalty and profound commitment, especially to his partners. Weatherly departed the series in 2016 when DiNozzo learned he had a daughter with his former partner, Ziva David, prompting him to leave NCIS to care for her. Michael Weatherly, currently 57, was a prominent actor before NCIS, known for his role on Dark Angel. His portrayal of Tony created one of the series' most engaging characters, whose growth from a perpetual adolescent to a responsible father and devoted partner was central to the show's early success. Brian Dietzen joined NCIS in 2004 at the age of 27, introducing the character of Jimmy Palmer, the assistant to Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard. Initially, Palmer was characterized by his nervous energy, eagerness, and a tendency toward verbose and sometimes awkward monologues, earning him a place as the team's endearing, if slightly clumsy, younger colleague. His life before becoming Ducky's assistant was dedicated to forensic pathology, driven by a deep respect for science and a compassionate desire to give a voice to the deceased, a philosophy he learned early in his studies. Over the years, Jimmy's evolution proved to be one of the series' most heartwarming arcs. He gradually shed his youthful anxieties, growing into a confident, highly capable, and empathetic chief medical examiner, following Ducky's reduced involvement. He became a vital emotional anchor for the team, demonstrating resilience and wisdom, particularly after navigating personal loss and stepping up to fill the void left by his mentor. Brian Dietzen, currently 47, saw his role promoted to the main cast as the character developed, transforming Jimmy from comic relief into a foundational pillar of the NCIS family. His portrayal highlighted the themes of personal growth, perseverance, and the importance of compassion in a challenging career. Sasha Alexander portrayed Special Agent Caitlin "Kate" Todd, joining the cast of NCIS in 2003 at the age of 30. Kate was introduced as a former Secret Service agent who resigned after a security lapse, bringing a unique and principled perspective to Gibbs's team. She was known for her sharp intelligence, strong moral convictions, and often served as the emotional bridge between the stoic Gibbs and the flippant DiNozzo. Her life before NCIS was dedicated to the high-stakes procedures of presidential protection, which provided her with excellent profiling and psychological assessment skills that were invaluable in solving complex cases. Kate was instrumental in adding emotional depth and a psychological dimension to the MCRT team during the early seasons. Her tenure was tragically cut short in the Season 2 finale when she was brutally assassinated by the terrorist Ari Haswari. Her death was a shocking, sudden event caused by a single sniper shot to the head while she was actively protecting her colleagues. This profound loss was a major turning point, fueling the team's bond and their personal pursuit of justice against her killer. Sasha Alexander, currently 52, went on to have a successful career, notably starring in Rizzoli and Isles. Her portrayal of Kate laid the essential emotional groundwork for the series' enduring success. Pauley Perrette brought the unique and immensely popular forensic scientist Abby Sciuto to life from the pilot episode of NCIS in 2003. Perrette was 34 years old when she began the role. Abby quickly became a fan favorite, distinguished by her vibrant Gothic style, complete with pigtails, dark clothing, and unique accessories contrasting sharply with her bright, energetic personality. Her life before NCIS was dedicated to scientific study, specializing in forensic science and ballistics, showcasing a genius-level intellect fueled by copious amounts of Caf-Pow, a fictional energy drink. Abby was the emotional core of the MCRT team, offering forensic expertise with an unusual blend of quirky enthusiasm and unwavering loyalty. Her relationship with Gibbs in particular was a touching dynamic. Gibbs treated her almost as a surrogate daughter, adhering to her specific, often unusual demands without question. Perrette was a main cast member for 15 seasons, departing in 2018 when Abby left NCIS to accompany a protective transport detail. Pauley Perrette, currently 56, was a beloved figure, both on and off screen. Her character's immense popularity cemented her as one of the most recognizable faces in television, proving that scientific brilliance and a nonconformist style could coexist powerfully within a governmental agency. Lauren Holly played NCIS director Jenny Shepard, joining the series in 2005. Holly was 42 years old when she took on the role of the determined and strategically focused leader. Jenny had a complex history, with Gibbs having been his partner and lover during dangerous assignments in Europe. Her life before becoming director was marked by intense field work and a deep commitment to the agency, a past which often dictated her decisions and created friction with Gibbs in their professional roles. Jenny's leadership was characterized by her high ambition and her willingness to pursue personal agendas, especially relating to old threats. Her character added significant tension and historical depth to the agency's command structure. Tragically, Jenny Shepard was murdered in the Season 5 finale in 2008. Her life before her death was defined by a long-standing secret threat from Russian operatives, which she ultimately chose to face alone. She passed away at the age of 45 after a fierce gunfight in a secluded diner in the California desert. The cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds. Her dramatic sacrifice reshaped the agency's leadership. Lauren Holly, currently 62, is known for roles in Picket Fences and Dumb and Dumber. Joe Spano first appeared as Tobias C.T.C. Fornell, a seasoned FBI special agent in the early seasons of NCIS, starting in 2003. Spano was 57 years old when he originated the recurring role. Fornell was primarily known as the longtime professional rival, yet deeply personal friend of Leroy Jethro Gibbs. He brought a dry, often world-weary sense of humor to the series, serving as a grounded foil to Gibbs's stoicism. His extensive career within the FBI focused on high-level federal investigations, ingrained in him a pragmatic and resilient approach to law enforcement, constantly navigating bureaucratic and interagency challenges. Despite their constant professional sparring over jurisdiction, Fornell and Gibbs shared a profound bond of mutual respect stemming from shared personal history, including both having married the same woman. This unique relationship made Fornell one of the few individuals Gibbs consistently trusted and relied upon outside of his immediate team. Fornell's character endured significant personal traumas, including being seriously wounded and facing a period of recovery from addiction, demonstrating his deep personal resilience and unwavering commitment to his daughter and the pursuit of truth. Joe Spano, currently 79, is an esteemed veteran actor, famous for roles like Hill Street Blues. His recurring presence provided critical narrative depth, and highlighted the complexities of interagency cooperation. Wilmer Valderrama joined the cast of NCIS in 2016 as Special Agent Nick Torres, a tough and street-smart field operative. Valderrama was 36 years old when he took on the role. Torres was introduced with an immediate intensity, having spent years working deep undercover, making him accustomed to isolation and high-stakes risk. His life before joining Gibbs's team was defined by a long, successful run as an NCIS deep cover agent, often operating without contact or backup, giving him an unparalleled expertise in street-level investigation and infiltration, but also leaving him emotionally guarded and prone to unpredictable behavior. Torres's arrival brought a fresh, dynamic energy to the team, contrasting sharply with the procedural world of the headquarters. He struggled initially to adapt to the structure of the MCRT, preferring to work outside the rules, mirroring some of Gibbs's own non-conventional tendencies. His character arc has focused on finding a new definition of family and trust within the team, grappling with the trauma of his past deep cover assignments and embracing stability. Wilmer Valderrama, currently 45, was widely known before NCIS for his comedic role on that 70s show. His portrayal of Torres added a compelling layer of mystery and grit, quickly establishing the character as a permanent and powerful fixture in the later seasons of the series. Scotty Thompson portrayed Dr. Jeanne Benoit, a highly empathetic and skilled doctor who entered the NCIS narrative in 2006. Thompson was 25 years old when she began the recurring role. Jeanne became a pivotal love interest for Special Agent Tony DiNozzo, and their intense relationship formed a crucial, complex emotional storyline. Her life before meeting DiNozzo was devoted entirely to medicine and humanitarian work, establishing her as an ethical professional whose world was fundamentally opposed to Tony's life of espionage in federal law enforcement. The relationship created significant moral tension for DiNozzo, as their romance was intertwined with Tony's secret undercover assignment to investigate Jeanne's father, the notorious arms dealer René Benoit Lagrenouille. Jeanne's character served as a powerful catalyst for DiNozzo's personal growth, forcing him to confront the difficult ethical ramifications of his deception and the painful conflict between his duty and his genuine personal feelings. The devastating discovery of Tony's true identity ultimately ended their relationship. Scotty Thompson, currently 44, has continued her acting career successfully. Her recurring role remains a powerful element of the series' history, showcasing the heartbreaking personal cost that deep cover assignments exacted from the agents and those closest to them. Ralph Waite began portraying Jackson Gibbs, the father of Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, in 2008. Waite was 80 years old when he took on the recurring role. Jackson was portrayed as a wise, grounded, and often stubborn man who owned a hardware store in Stillwater, Pennsylvania. His relationship with his son was complex and strained, stemming from Gibbs's painful memories of his childhood and Jackson's struggles with showing emotion. His life before the events of the series was marked by his service in the Marine Corps during World War II, a foundation of duty and resilience that he shared with his son, as well as the quiet heartbreak of raising a son who left home after tragedy. Jackson served as a vital source of emotional insight, often forcing Gibbs to confront his past and offering glimpses into the man Gibbs was before the murder of his wife and daughter. Their gradual reconciliation became a quiet, powerful emotional arc for the series, bridging the gap between Gibbs's emotionally closed present and his forgotten past. Ralph Waite had a long and celebrated career, best known for his iconic role as John Walton Sr. in The Waltons, which cemented his status as a beloved television figure. Sadly, Ralph Waite passed away on February 13, 2014, at the age of 85 due to a heart attack. His death was acknowledged within the series, providing a poignant farewell for the character and marking the end of Gibbs' direct link to his childhood. Robert Wagner began portraying Anthony DiNozzo Sr., the flamboyant and often emotionally distant father of Special Agent Tony DiNozzo, in 2010. Wagner was 80 years old when he brought the charming yet unpredictable character to the screen. DiNozzo Sr. was a wealthy, successful businessman whose relationship with his son was strained due to decades of emotional neglect. His life was primarily defined by the pursuit of wealth, global travel, and a sophisticated, though often superficial lifestyle, which masked his underlying struggle to connect genuinely with his son. The character's recurring appearances provided crucial humor, drama, and emotional depth to Tony's storyline, offering vital insights into Tony's insecurities. Over the years, DiNozzo Sr. and his son slowly began the difficult process of repairing their fractured relationship, leading to some of the series' most touching moments of familial reconciliation. Robert Wagner, currently 95, is a true Hollywood legend, with a prolific career spanning over 7 decades, famous for classic shows like Heart to Heart. His charismatic presence and the dynamic with his on-screen son enriched the series by exploring profound themes of forgiveness and the complexities of the parent-child bond. Laura San Giacomo began portraying Dr. Grace Confalone, a highly insightful and compassionate psychologist in NCIS, in 2016. San Giacomo was 54 years old when she took on the recurring role. Dr. Confalone initially appeared in connection with Agent Gibbs, quickly establishing a professional relationship with the team leader, despite his characteristic reluctance to open up. She became known for her calm demeanor, razor-sharp perceptiveness, and a therapeutic style that was both direct and profoundly empathetic. Her life before becoming the unofficial NCIS team therapist was dedicated to clinical psychology, specializing in trauma and crisis intervention, giving her an invaluable background in helping law enforcement personnel process the severe emotional strain of their work. Dr. Confalone's character was instrumental in helping various NCIS agents, including Gibbs and Torres, confront and process their deeply buried trauma, grief, and emotional baggage, often guiding them toward healthier coping mechanisms and emotional stability. She brought an essential element of mental health awareness and self-reflection to the high-pressure environment of the Naval Investigative Service, frequently appearing when an agent was facing a significant personal or professional crisis. Laura San Giacomo, currently 63, had a successful career long before joining NCIS, with notable roles in films like Pretty Woman and the television series Just Shoot Me. Her portrayal of Dr. Confalone offered a crucial grounding presence that underscored the human cost of the team's relentless fight against crime. Darby Stanchfield portrayed Shannon Gibbs, the late first wife of Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, appearing primarily in flashbacks beginning in 2006. Stanchfield was 35 years old when she began appearing in the recurring yet pivotal role. Shannon was the subject of one of the series' most foundational mysteries and central traumas, her character existing mainly in the memories that drove Gibbs's entire professional life. Her life before her tragic end was simple, centered on her love for her husband and young daughter Kelly, characterized by warmth, principled optimism, and a deep, enduring bond with Gibbs. She served as the emotional heart of Gibbs's painful backstory. Shannon's death was the definitive event that reshaped Gibbs into the stoic, emotionally repressed leader seen throughout the series. She was murdered alongside her daughter Kelly in 1993. Her life ended brutally in a deliberate act of violence while being transported under witness protection. Following a drug-related incident, the vehicle she and Kelly were in was deliberately run off the road by a Mexican drug dealer, Pedro Hernandez. The cause of death for both was a fatal car crash designed to silence them. Darby Stanchfield, currently 54, went on to star in other major series like Scandal and Lock and Key. Her portrayal ensured that Shannon remained a strong, defining presence, whose memory was the central motivation for Gibbs's strict moral code and relentless pursuit of justice. Gregory Itzin played the unnamed NCIS director, informally known as Director Charlie, who appeared during the initial episodes of NCIS in 2003. Itzin was 55 years old when he took on the role. Though his tenure was brief, his character, who preceded Director Morrow, was known for his commanding presence and the air of bureaucratic tension and authority he brought to the early interactions with Agent Gibbs. His life before this short stint was characterized by a long, steady career in acting, frequently portraying authoritative, often cynical or politically charged figures, which lent credibility to his role as a high-ranking federal official. His character served the important function of establishing the rigid chain of command and the procedural environment of the agency before more permanent leaders were introduced. Itzin's performance immediately underscored the professional friction that existed between the field agents and the administrative oversight. Gregory Itzin had a prolific career spanning several decades, finding later recognition for his Emmy-nominated role as the sinister President Charles Logan in the series 24. Sadly, Gregory Itzin passed away on July 8, 2022 at the age of 74, due to complications from a severe brain hemorrhage he had suffered 4 years prior. His appearances, though brief, were instrumental in setting the hierarchical tone of the early series. Mary Mouser portrayed Kelly Gibbs, the deceased daughter of Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, appearing frequently in flashbacks starting in 2005. Mouser was 9 years old when she first took on the emotional yet brief role. Kelly was the center of Gibbs's world and his primary source of joy before her tragic end. Her character, though existing only in past memories and dreams, was absolutely pivotal in shaping Gibbs's emotional complexity and serving as the origin of his deep personal loss and motivation for justice. Her short life was characterized by innocence, a profound love for both her parents, and a special, almost intuitive bond with her father, often appearing as a manifestation of his conscience. She represented everything Gibbs lost and everything he fought to protect in others. Kelly was murdered alongside her mother Shannon in 1993. Her life ended tragically when, while being protected after witnessing a crime, the vehicle she and her mother were traveling in was deliberately forced off the road by the Mexican drug dealer Pedro Hernandez, resulting in a fatal car crash. Mary Mouser, currently 29, has since achieved widespread recognition, notably starring in the popular series Cobra Kai. Her powerful appearances, despite their brevity, served as constant reminders of the immense personal costs that haunted Gibbs, ensuring that her memory remained the silent, powerful force driving the MCRT team leader. Tamina Sunny played Leyla Shakarji, a character who appeared in NCIS in 2009. Sunny was 29 years old at the time of her appearance. Leyla was introduced as a compassionate and resilient woman with deep connections to Ziva David's complicated family life and history. Her life was marked by a close relationship with Ziva's half-brother Ari Haswari, and she carried the burden of secrets and grief related to his actions, showcasing her as a woman dedicated to maintaining familial bonds despite extreme circumstances and violence. Leyla's character was instrumental in expanding the scope of Ziva's emotional arc, revealing more about the complex web of relationships and loyalties that define Ziva's life outside of NCIS and Mossad. She represented the innocent personal collateral damage left in the wake of espionage and terrorism, yet demonstrated an inherent resilience and capacity for understanding. Tamina Sunny, currently 45, has maintained an active career in television and film, often taking on roles that require emotional depth and complexity. Her brief but memorable appearance helped to humanize the often brutal realities of Ziva's background. Arnold Vosloo portrayed the intense and strategic Mossad officer Amit Hadar in 2009. Vosloo was 47 years old when he appeared in the recurring guest role. Hadar was introduced as a high-ranking, formidable operative from the Israeli intelligence agency, often working in conjunction with NCIS on intricate espionage and counterterrorism cases. His life was defined by rigorous training and dedicated service within the Mossad, giving him exceptional skills in counterintelligence interrogation and strategic planning, all of which contributed to his intensely serious and highly professional demeanor. Hadar's character primarily added complex international intrigue and a sharp sense of urgency to the show's espionage arcs, especially those involving the Ziva David storyline and operations in the Middle East. His interactions with the NCIS team, particularly with Gibbs and director Vance, were always marked by professional respect mixed with jurisdictional tension, as he represented a powerful foreign ally with his own distinct agenda. Arnold Vosloo, currently 63, is widely recognized for his intense roles in major films, most notably as the villain Imhotep in the Mummy film series, demonstrating his ability to portray characters with depth and inherent menace. His work as Amit Hadar successfully reinforced the high-stakes global environment in which NCIS often operates. Jack Axelrod portrayed Shmeil Pinkhas, a memorable character introduced in 2012 as a friend of Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard from Ducky's time working in Israel. Axelrod was 82 years old when he appeared in the episode. Shmeil brought a unique blend of warmth, historical gravitas, and quiet resilience to Ducky's backstory, adding a poignant layer to the medical examiner's mysterious past. His life was one of profound historical significance, involving military service and covert operations in Israel, which gave him a shared history of intense experiences and quiet comradeship with Ducky that few others understood. His brief but impactful appearance added depth to Ducky's character by reminding him of a past commitment and a shared understanding of duty and loss. Jack Axelrod had a lengthy career in the entertainment industry, often appearing in supporting roles across film and television, with credits including General Hospital and Lost. Sadly, Jack Axelrod passed away on November 28th, 2023, at the age of 93 due to natural causes. His performance as Shmeil Pinkhas highlighted the enduring nature of deep friendship and the unspoken bonds forged under extraordinary circumstances. Who is your favorite character from NCIS? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.